Thank you all for joining us here today to celebrate the joining together in marriage of Barbara and Steve. They have decided to show their love for each other by writing their own wedding vows, and now they would like to read them to each other. You may begin.
Barbara, you are my best friend. You are my life partner. You are my soulmate. You are my co-signer on my car loan and my timeshare in Arizona. You are the woman I have chosen above all others, especially my 2 ex-wives. I stand here today a better man for having known you. You inspire me to be my best and to continue to look for employment. We have shared so many great times together. Tuesday night karaoke, that hotel in Vegas that has all the European stuff that you said was better than the real Europe because they still have curly fries. That time you blew me in my parents' rec room and you could hear my mom upstairs watching The Price is Right. So awesome. So many people said we'd never last. They said you were too young for me, even though no one believed you were really only 34. They said you were Episcopalian, as if I know what that meant. They said you were a cheap, painted-up whore who was just using me for a place to crash. But Grandma didn't see the side of you that I saw. She didn't see the sweet, tender little girl in the sexy nurse uniform with 5-inch heels and a pretend stethoscope. I know that if Grandma could have seen that and felt what I felt at that moment, that she would have wanted you just as much as I did. Barbara, they said we'd never last, but here it is 3 weeks later and we've proved them all wrong. Barbara, I love your warmth. I love your smile. I love how your denial enables me to continue my reckless, addictive behaviors. I want us to be together forever. Let's wrap ourselves in a warm cocoon of monkey love and pancakes. Sweet, syrupy pancakes. With maple syrup, chocolate chips, cream. Oh, I love you, Barbara, and stuff.
That was, Barbara, do you have anything to say to that?
Steve, I will never forget the morning after the night we first met. When I woke up and I realized I wasn't in my own apartment. I remember looking around and trying to figure out what happened, and seeing your bong resting on a worn-out copy of The Great Gatsby. And that is when it hit me. It hit me like a triple shot of Jaeger. What have I done? But then I looked over and I saw you sleeping. I couldn't remember who you were, but I checked out your ass underneath the covers. And that is when I knew that we could have a future together. We have been through so much together. At least I think we have. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of hazy. I think it was kind of blacked out for some of it. But I think that the stuff that I'm thinking of was with you. Or someone who looked like you. I don't know, it was dark. But most of what I can remember that was for sure was with you was pretty darn good. We've had good times and bad times. When you slept with my sister, that was more on the bad side. When you made me laugh so hard, I snorted malt liquor out of my nose. That was great. And I know that we will have many, many more times like that. And I truly hope to be awake for them and remember some of them afterwards. I've known a lot of men. A lot of men. Some of them for years, some of them for months, some of them for just a few hours. Their faces blur together like a freakish carnival ride of nameless flesh, but none of them was like you, Steve. You remember my name. And if you forget, all you have to do is smile at me in that special way that you have, where I can see the love deep inside your 1,000-yard stare, and I can't help but love you in spite of everything. You are the man that I love. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, even after the money that we've won on the scratchers is all gone.
Aha! Well, thank you both very much. Now, if there's anybody present that feels this marriage should not take place, you may speak now. Seriously. No one? Anyone? Really? Alrighty then. Well, by the powers invested of me, by the Caribbean Online Marriage Network, at youcanmarryme.net/rr.com, I now pronounce you man and wife. You may now kiss the, whatever.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. I'm a good boy. Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you, Mommy.